everyone, God bless you. This is Peter from Eyes on the Lord. I would like to talk today about a great way how to perform deliverance when you are kind of stuck and you cannot, you don't know how to continue with this. You don't know how to break the stronghold, you don't know how to get the devil away. Simply you cannot get his name, you cannot get the root cause how he came in. And this is even more for people when you like assisting someone you love or someone with a deliverance. So you simply are both stuck and you cannot, you don't know what to say anymore to really drive the devil away, because some of these deliverances are more difficult. It's like the stubborn demons. And so my advice is, I have tried this personally and it immediately worked. And I heard of stories where it worked after a few days, so don't expect it like work directly. I was surprised. It was first night it worked, but it's the midnight tongues prayer. Yeah, it's let's have a scenario where you would like to, where you have two people and you would like to help the other to get delivered, but you don't know anymore how to finish the deliverance. So now you don't know what to say, but the Holy Spirit knows what to say through you. So it naturally brings the topic of tongues up, that you can pray in tongues with the person together, and it's best to arrange a very specific hour of the day or night and to continue for more days doing this at the same time. In my case, I thought we were going to be doing this for more days, but already on the first night, when we started at midnight until 1 a.m., we prayed in tongues together, and there was some crazy manifestation that I didn't expect, because before I wasn't able to do anything to really get the demon to manifest or leave. But this caused a crazy manifestation. The demon was trying to really stop us doing this, but we persevered. I basically tried to. I must have arranged so that we continue, and then when we were finalizing it, so all these physical manifestations of when you are getting delivered happened, and like even I think we continued more than an hour because it was still going on and on and on. But the deliverance was basically finished in this case, and it was great. When I even asked the Lord to for the Holy Spirit to fill the person with the Holy Spirit, I felt the fire, and even this happened. So it's like this is a great way how to do it, And I heard of more accounts of this. For example, the other story, I'm not going to say names or so of the pastors who did this, but the other account was better. There was a man who was having these some kind of seizures or something at 3 a.m. ongoingly each night, just terrible paralysis and stuff, and he wasn't like common way of deliverance during the day work. So these two people, the pastor and this guy, decided to pray exactly at this time when these things happened. So at 3 a.m. I think until even 5 a.m. in the morning for I don't know, like 1 month or so, and the person was still like fainting at 3 a.m. and just could not pray more, but the pastor remained praying, in tongues. But then after I think 30 days or 40, I'm not sure, something switched and the person did not fall asleep, didn't faint, and since then they just prayed those 2 hours together, and then it no longer happened, and even all the other symptoms during the day, basically the person got delivered. And also this is a really like an intense and interesting way how through the Holy Spirit prayer get the demons out. And I have another suggestion for you, like the other way when there is a stubborn demon or stronghold and you can afford to fast, because not everyone can, and then the first option is better. But when you can afford to fast, this might be also great for self-deliverance, as it was my case, that I had, after being born again, I have such a bondage with so many demons from the past and so on, and I was just tormented each day, that Lord led me to fast for 21 days. I somehow got to book from Vlad Savchuk about the fast forward. It's called Fast Forward, and it really helped me to navigate the fast properly. And I wasn't like even hungry for I think 20 days, and it's like in the Bible. I was surprised because I learned it later, and I was just I had these temptations and so on, and maybe some difficulties the first 5 days, but then on the 21st day, I was hungry, and then I finished actually reading the first New Testament exactly at that point for the first time, and I got like totally delivered out of so much. All those problems just vanished, and Lord told me during a prayer, then just carry on doing what I told you, you know. And what He has told me was to pray in tongues, pray each morning, even before sleep. So just commune with Him and to read Bible like 3 times a day, you know, like if you would eat the food, because I was reading Bible instead of food basically when I was fasting, and I was fasting on water. So this prolonged fast with prayer and Bible reading can really deliver you. Yeah, that's great, because when you, of course, I tried a lot of things before, and many worked for me with the more acute cases to really get delivered from the strong demonic oppression. But when, like possession even, but when then later on there were these frequent attacks and really like periodic stuff happening in patterns, because these demons attacked patterns, and those patterns were so frequent and the same thing happening all over and over again. It was just terrible. I didn't know anymore like what to do, because those standard ways of deliverance didn't work. And as you remember, Jesus says in Bible that and the word that some demons go away just through prayer and fasting. So this was exactly the thing, because this was heavy oppression, and I got released this way. And I also humbled myself before the Lord, and even my gifts of spirit intensified after this. So it was like a complete pruning kind of rebirth period for me, you know. Even though I already was baptized in Holy Spirit and water, but everything intensified for me, and I was cleansed of all this evil. So these are the two ways how to proceed when you really don't know what to do anymore with the oppression of a loved one or yourself or anyone. So hope this helps you, this blesses you. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.